coaches have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, LSU Tigers taking on the 5th-ranked team, Arizona State Sun Devils.
Hey, baby.
EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah.
Kirk, let's get this game going. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff in a single back formation. The game moves the ball to 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Anyway, nice job from this offensive line. The back gets behind it and picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They're going to run it here. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Come on,
It's a nice
6'3".
tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we're living right now, everybody wants to spread the throw route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. He grabs it inside the 20. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
There you go.
Fight for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And we're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Powers through it.
Right. Okay.
He steps out of bounds at the 15. That's able to start the drive. Big guys up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scrim.
Ball handed off. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ride the back again here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw it here.
Oh my God! Yeah.
It's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this field.
The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense.
Oh my God, hit me in the shoulder.
Caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Oh, it's a reverse. He's brought down out at the 46. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the run, he'll let it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Here we go on 4th down. And the Sun Devils pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offense.
Tackle the first time. This game is crazy.
A new set of downs.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time,
the quarterback gets a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack to the D.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Defense is coming after him.
This game
is for a huge game.
Wait.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, ASU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one beats him into the end zone for 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They got down at the 16. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that will feel incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Hands off to the left. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball at the 34.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. He stops it, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and 1st down for this offense.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. No shot to bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
The defense coordinator this week is already telling us about gap integrity, not giving his running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down. We're trying to run it with the option. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a stride to keep this quarterback from running.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that one.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He'll be taken down, but he does have some 1st down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now the run off the left tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a run to the left. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. spacing goal for the offense. Vying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to try to throw a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. You'd expect a big decision here backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He's escaping the pocket now. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Potential ball. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll run it here.
It's the dumbest
Finds
thing.
some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally, they make the
Dumbest thing.
tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The timeout is called. Stage
Good.
late
Oh,
in the
no,
second
that's-
quarter. Timeout
Make
called
you
by
think
the
about
defense,
it.
their first of the half as they try
Make
to
you
make some
think about
adjustments
it.
here. So just before halftime here, out comes the
Make you
field
think
goal.
about it. Shaw.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw.
This nigga's already back there. What are you doing? Like,
Touchdown, Sunday.
this is dumb.
This quarterback on fire.
This nigga's just running away.
Well, they roll the dice and call that play, and it works out. They get Phoenix on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in.
They wasn't working on that.
Make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. He's going to return. Turn of one down.
I see.
Sets up the next drive.
It's on now.
Arizona State offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Defenses, they really build their defense to play in space.
There you go.
Have an ability to
Now it's going to get ugly, Cole.
scrimmage and defend the running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10 back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down.
I don't need it. Told you it's going to get ugly. I don't like that.
Touchdown by you, Bengali.
Being nice.
And the defense adds 6 interception returns. Now the important point after attempts. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone for a touchback to start the 25.
Here comes the mask.
Yeah.
And the Arizona State offense comes back.
About to, my boy.
It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35.
My fault.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game, getting closer to the 50. Sundowns will also to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Why did you bat it? I'm going for the pick.
Broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he lost it deep over the...
Why is it making do that shit?
For a big game. That's a big game. The offense is threatening to spot the ball at 22.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert to come up with a new
Pass.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to
I'm
break
tired
down
of
this
following
lead.
my main
Move
team.
it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited
Oh
time.
my God. This is what we got.
Timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job.
It's my fault. I didn't do that.
The 17 in the Arizona offense will take over 1st and 10.
That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game over 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Give me a hold.
He's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. The offense already has one 4-count conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Incomplete, a huge fourth stand by his defense.
Look at it.
This decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their
There we
own
go.
10-yard
Try to play me.
and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy's showing you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
LSU 28, Arizona State 21.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the quarterback will take a knee. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as they come up on second down. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Quarterback's got it on the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
35, Arizona State 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Took a shot at the return, but steps out of the 24. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
See, that's how you limit what the offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle out front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on this one.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Pressure is coming.
Got him.
They'll try a pass
This
here.
nigga is Houdini?
Got it, enough for a first down. Good enough for a first down.
This game is stupid, bro.
The Sundowns come up the line.
Swear.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. They had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The junior quarterback shows his toughness to keep this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
Bro, I don't know what. Every time the ball is there, I'm running down.
That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to melt the clock. So what does the defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And he'll set up the throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. In the clear at the 25. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense brings it down.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out. So they decide to run it in on a 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. The head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set it down to the offense, first down. The linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle.
My man.
Touchdown, Sunday.
So I can't play that decent.
Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go. These guys got to not go away to hit this extra point. Cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now the try for 2. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hand seam able to recover the football.
That's on there.
He stole the progress to his QB from him.
Can they play keep-away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Heading left up the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Here's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, look at the throw for it.
Oh my God. I knew I should have put him on the drag.
A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Back comes the air Arizona State offense out of the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes an adjustment. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Time is running out. They'll take a
Bro, why is this man? Why is this game doing me like that?
A huge pickup. Finally brought down all the way to the 6-yard line. Puts them in great scoring position. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Defense takes their
Yes.
final time out of the half to talk strategy. It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. This offense cannot be stopped.
Yes.
Well, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with a game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Back through the BAT, it's playing a 1-point lead for the final quarter.
Throwing the ball all
There's
over
a
this
fair
way.
catch by the return man.
You can't stop the lick.
That mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. They go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
I don't count the all-out goal.
First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is dropped.
This nigga got 50-50 hands.
Game couldn't hold on.
Crazy.
You get it tight end, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down, going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Lets it go as he's being hit. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this ball to make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass.
Now this nigga will do it.
You've got to come up with a first down.
Trying to extend the play. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield.
This nigga's a lion.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight
Good game, my boy.
And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ball game.
Good game.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make